Welcome to Missouri Sports Talk Gaming. I'm your host Cameron Staley, and today we're going to be playing Week 1 on the channel. So I'm sorry about the volume being a little too high in that last video. That is my bad. I didn't really check on that to make sure that it was all okay. So I was kind of blasting your all's ears a little bit. So I fixed it. So I mean, what can you say? That is my bad. So let's go to custom schedules. I thought about it. I really did. And I came to the decision, if I can find them, maybe they are not available. There they are. I want to play USF. And it sounds a little weird. You guys may be a little confused about that. But I like the idea because that's a good starter game. And also they have Byron Brown, an amazing quarterback. And I really wanted to play them. So that is going to be our schedule here. You know, nothing changes beside playing USF now. So, yep, I do want to save it. And let's take a look at the recruiting. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so here we are. This is our prospect list here. So this is our board. Of course, we've got nothing. So, you know, I don't really know what to expect exactly. I guess I should put the guys that want us the most at the top, right? I'm seeing some pretty good players here. I don't see any 5 stars. Here's Kurt Boyd, a running back from Kansas City, actually is a 5-star. So he is going to end up being very important to us. The transfer portal, of course, has nothing right now. Here is our rating. So a B championship contender, a B program tradition, B minus brand exposure, C pro potential. I think it's a little bit higher than that. B atmosphere, C plus campus lifestyle, B minus academic prestige, A plus conference, B minus coach stability. I am new. C plus coach prestige. Also, once again, I am a new coach. Playing time has nothing here, I guess. They're kind of waiting to maybe put a ranking on that possibly, and a B plus on the athletic facilities. I am just gonna start with 20 guys on the list. I think I might as well just go with my state first, right? You think that's a good idea if we just go straight to Missouri and kind of look around? So Stephen Northrup is very interested. I like to see that. Jamison Scruggs does not care for us one bit, it seems. Oh, nope, that wasn't the correct thing to do. What did I do here? All right, let's get back to... Where did I click? Oh, I clicked Team Needs, trying to get to his card. Remove sort search. I guess I can't expand his information while we're at this point. So Isaiah Snowden is from Lee Summit. I'll put him on there. Why not? We'll give a try for Dexter Brisby out of Boonville. Okay. Flanagan and Mahoney do not care for us one bit. That kind of sucks with Flanagan because he is from Columbia. Hillman likes us, so we like him, of course. That's how it works. I'm not really seeing anything else too crazy. Tyreek Bowe. Lonnie Rivero is someone that we'll look at. He's an athlete. Let's go ahead and put John Cummings on there, of course, too. Kelvin Ivory, he likes Vanderbilt and Northwestern. I feel like we're not going to have any troubles beating them out for him. We do need a defensive tackle, in my opinion, pretty badly, but he is a JUCO sophomore. You know, why not? We'll kind of take a look at him. Here we see some more guys that are interested in us. We don't need a punter quite yet, so sorry to Teague. But I will get back to you guys once I have this board filled out, and we'll kind of look at it a little more. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so if we were to look at the top 25, I decided to go 25 instead of 20. Snowden is an interesting player here, so we are going to talk to him a little bit. Can't offer him a scholarship quite yet, but if we were to kind of look at him a little bit, he's got nice throw power. 79 speed, not the greatest in the world, but that's okay. I guess we've used all the hours that we can for him. No, I am lying to you now. Let's just fully scout Isaiah Snowden. He's 92 throw power. You know, if I can offer him a scholarship, there we go. Okay, so I offered my first scholarship. You know, why not, right? So I might as well just go ahead and start with the offers. Because I'm really interested in most of these guys. So this guy's got pretty good speed. Let's just go ahead. Okay, so we found a gem, didn't we? So he's got 94 speed. Is there anywhere that we can find his overall, possibly? Like his full overall? I suppose not, but he's number 1 in the state, and he's number 1 at the position, so I'm really excited for Kurt Boyd. Also, Tony Keaton, they kind of look the same, actually. If we go quicker, 3-star, 5-star guy here, a few more 4 stars. We got one tight end. He's from Jefferson City. I'm also from Jefferson City, if nobody knows that, you know, the newer guys. This is kind of what our prospect list is looking like. We're going to go for the defensive line a little bit as well. I need to look into the corners a little more, and no kickers, no punters, and I've got 3 athletes. One of them also another guy from Jefferson City. I guess actually, oh shit, there's a lot of stuff there. Dylan, okay, so he's listed as a tight end and an athlete, so maybe that's actually kind of telling you what he's going to be. Maybe that's a little glitch that we just found there. I won't look into it too much though, quite yet, because I don't want to spoil anything for us. And so we found our first guy that's looking to be a bust, and he's a athlete out of St. Louis. He's listed on the list as a running back, so he's only got 74 carrying, and his speed is only an 86. So Keaton may be somebody that we don't look to have on the team, right? And we found another one of the Winfield athlete, Lonnie Rivero. You know, maybe there's a chance that it's throwing you off a little bit with this glitch, as the wide receiver is showing us the wide receiver stats, and that's not what he's good at. So maybe I was a little too harsh with that running back to start. I will continue with Rivero, and you know, I'm not the most interested in the world, but hopefully he's not too bad at a different position. What just happened? I wasn't even recording. I wasn't even talking. I mean, so I add this guy, Mustafa Mebane, to the list because I took that one running back off, and I literally just straight up offered Mustafa with our last 5 hours that we had, and we got our first commitment. So a guy out of Columbia, hometown kid, he's staying home, a 2-star right guard. So how about we start kind of looking into DMing some players. Sorry, you know, words are hard again. We cannot go for the hard sell quite yet, or the soft sell, which kind of sucks. This is a 5-star Kurt Boyd, a running back from Kansas City, though, so I am going to send the house. And he does not enjoy the coach stability, but he likes the proximity to home, so hopefully that ends up being pretty important for us. I don't know if I'm really going to do anything else quite yet for Kurt Boyd yet, though. But for Steven Northrup, I think I'm going to do the same and just send the house. Oh, man. Okay, so Dexter Brisby, for some reason, he doesn't enjoy that we're close to home. So, you know, that's a little weird. I'm not a fan of that, but we may have gone down on his interest board from that, which really sucks. But it seems like Thad Hillman, you know, another one that doesn't really enjoy it. So, you know, it's making me a little nervous now sending the house at these guys, and most of them are not very happy. Rivero was shown as a bust, so we may not go after him. Cummings, I'm not too sure if he's interested. We are going to continue to work on Melvin Byron, though. And, you know, I think he may be a little interested still. I'm not too sure. We are number 1 though, so hopefully he does not go to Kansas. Here we are, week 1, Mizzou and South Florida. All right, here we are. First play, Byron Brown. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right, so we still get him 2 yards. And they're loving the hurry up. Stadium pulse is all the way up to start the game. The fans are hyped. They're looking for a good season. Hopefully I can deliver that. Ooh. That was close. Maybe I should have switched on there for the pick. I'm still yet to really find a guy that I want to use her. Third and 1, the run, no good. 4th and 2, now they're going to punt. I did say 3rd and 1, it was 3rd and inches. But we get them in the backfield and we get the ball back. That is a good way to start. And here trots the offense. Luther Burden and Brady Cook, expect a big game from them. And I'm also going to try to tap into the running game. I feel like that's something that I haven't really done on this game so far. I've completely ignored the run, so let's just start out with one with Nate Noel here. The middle's wide open. We're going to pick up 3 yards. So automatically I'm already looking at Theo Weiss here over the middle. And that's what's going to be open. Good juke move. And we're at the 45-yard line. Let's go with another double cross here. I feel like that worked pretty well, getting the crossers. And I held the ball for too long. Let's put Luther on a slant here. And that's exactly what we're going to throw. But we don't get it. It's 4th and 1. You already know we are not punting. Let's get in this halfback lead here. We're going to have Marcus Carroll try to push through the line for this one. And we get it. And some more. First down, Mizzou. Probably missed somebody wide open. But Nate Noel's going to stay in the block for me here. And I'm going to throw it to Luther, but it is overthrown. Alright, it's 4th and 8. We are going to go for the 55-yard field goal. Oh my goodness, I don't know what just happened. Roughing the kicker. I just got bailed out, okay? I just clicked it on accident and I sailed it on a 55-yarder, but we get the ball back. I tried to get to Norfleet, but couldn't do it. But there's a pass interference. Wow. 2 costly penalties for them, and now we're in good range. I like Mekhi Miller here, possibly. And that's what we get. I'm enjoying the inside zone here with Nate Noel. It is 2nd and 4. We're going to get the middle. Don't quite get the first down, though. Let's run some hurry up. Let's give them a taste of their own medicine. How about we give the ball straight back to Nate Noel. Let's see how they respond. And they stop us. 4th and 1. We are going to run the ball a 3rd straight time with Nate Noel. And he gets it. We're on the 3-yard line. So I feel like I kind of want to do a read option here. I don't know if anybody would agree with that, if I can find it. Maybe it would be under this. Or not. Oh, okay, it's under option. How smart am I? Let's run a read option. I feel like I could get in with Brady Cook on this. But we're just going to give it to Noel. Nate Noel. Alright, we're coming straight out with a blitz. Stadium pulse is crazy. We're up 7. We're going to put the pressure on Byron Brown here. And they get the pass, but he drops it. Alright, it's 3rd and 4 after a 6-yard run. We're going to send another blitz, but they get the first down there. So we're going to run hurry up again. We're going to look to get to I'm going to go with a pretty heavy blitz here. I've got a feeling that they're going to run the ball. If not, that may come back to bite us. But we're going to send some pressure. They do run the ball, and we get them in the backfield. It is 2nd and 12 now. Okay, here we go. Byron Brown is empty on 3rd and 11. We're looking for a stop, and we don't. Oh, he drops it. I spoke too soon. That is another stop for us. I like the wheel here. I don't know if I'll be able to get to Mookie. But we do have Mekhi Miller open. Sorry, that was Theo Weiss. Oh, Cook is sacked and he fumbles, and that's going to be a scoop and score. And it's a tie game now. So I like Luther getting possibly pressed over here. I don't know if they'll stick with that. We're going to try to swing Nate Noel right instead. Alright, Theo gets the first down, and that is going to be the end of the first quarter. Alright, we're starting off the second quarter with a run to Nate Noel. It's a first down. We're going to get that middle and cut it back a little bit. Nate Noel's fighting. Alright, we're down to the 26-yard line. I feel like I want to put Luther on a post here. Maybe that opens up Norfleet. I think it will. But he can't stay in bounds. We're down to the 8. It is 1st and goal, ladies and gentlemen. We are tapping on the door. I don't know really if I want to go with Mookie Cooper here, because I feel like that's a trap play. We ran it with Nate Noel. We get 5 yards. I'm looking for like this little GL fork zig here. I'm not quite certain if I'm going to throw it to Luther though. But I am. Touchdown. Touchdown Luther Burden. Touchdown Mizzou. Let's see that dance, Luther. No dance, just a flex. That's okay. Alright, South Florida is back on the field. Feel like it's been a while since we've had them out there, considering we had 2 offensive drives in a row after that fumble from Brady Cook, and then the touchdown, of course. So we're up 14-7. Byron Brown finally takes the field again, and we're shutting the run game down today. It is 3rd and 10. I want to go with that blitz. That's so tempting. I am not going to go with the blitz, though. For some reason, it gave me the play screen, but then it showed a little hurry up. So that's a little annoying. But I will not complain too much about that. But we almost got the pick. The ball is dropped, and they're going to punt the ball. So here we are, 2nd and 10. Norfleet's right there. Ooh, I didn't throw it hard enough. All right, we need to get back to running the ball. I feel like I've been passing a little bit too much. Nate Noel with the run, we get 2 yards there. Feel like we could get him for a touchdown here. That was way too close. Okay, so they're pressing the line here. I think I'm going to throw it to Luther. No, I'm not. I lied. I'm going to roll out. I'm just going to throw it away. I can't really do anything there. So, I guess I'm going to run it here with Nate Noel. Or never mind. I was thinking maybe a power option if I can find it. Keep it with Brady. But we're going to get in anyways. Nate Noel with his 2nd touchdown of the game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 3rd and 8. 3 minutes left in the second quarter. I don't know what I was doing there. I'm so glad somebody was there to get him. All right, we're going to go with the jet sweep here to Nate Noel. We try to hit the outside. We get that block. We get 2 blocks. Get that other block. Let's go. Wow, what a play. We're going to have to visit that one a little more. That was great. All right, so I'm going to put Luther on a fade. I see Mookie Cooper there. After the 2-minute warning, it is 1st and goal on the 2-yard line. I don't really know what I want to do with Luther here. I guess I'll keep him on the comeback and see what happens there. But Luther is going to catch it for the touchdown. I don't know why I held that for so long, but it works out, and we are up big on South Florida right now. 2 minutes left in the quarter. South Florida is looking to make some noise. Byron Brown is going to scramble, and he picks up 7 yards. So they're going back to the hurry up, even though it hasn't really worked for them so far. They are down 21 points. We're going to continue to apply pressure. They finally get a completion down the field. I feel like they've been just dropping every single one of them. So let's just blitz on this. I feel like, although there's a minute and a half left, I really don't expect them to pass every single play. They end up passing here, and they get it wide open down the middle. That's going to be a touchdown. Let's send Luther again. I feel like the safety is going to pick him up, but then that's going to leave the middle of the field open for Mekhi Miller, and we get it done. We're across the 50-yard line. Let's run the hurry up here. We do have all 3 of our timeouts though, so I'm going to try to gauge what they're looking like here. We are going to run the ball to the outside with Nate Noel. Let's cut it back in, and that works out perfect. I do anticipate scoring, but I do see Luther on the comeback there, and we're going to get it down to the 2-yard line with 30 seconds left. Let's see, is Carroll out? All right, let's try to get Marcus Carroll a touchdown. How about that? I feel like I am depriving Brady Cook of his touchdowns, but he got dropped in the backfield. So I'm going to put Luther on a speed out, and we're going to see how that works. And we're going to roll out with Brady Cook, but we don't quite get it in the end zone. We're going to try to throw the ball. Oh, I need to call a timeout. I did not look to see the time. That is completely on me. Wow, that was terrible clock management by me. That's 100% my fault, but we are going to try to run it in with Carroll, and we're going to get it. Touchdown, Mizzou. 77 rushing yards on 15 attempts and 2 touchdowns for Nate Noel to start off the game. That's looking good. I've got a feeling that we're going to see our backups in the 4th quarter. So 35-14, I can't remember. I think that they are going to get the ball out of the locker room, which is a big deal. Even if they score, we're still going to be up 2 touchdowns. So I'm feeling pretty good right now. I hope you guys are feeling pretty good. I don't know if I'll stick on All-American because I feel like I'm kind of trampling South Florida right now, but I'm going to try to play an SEC team on All-American and kind of see how that goes, especially that Texas A&M game at Kyle Field. I think that's week 4 or 5. That's going to be a really, really hard game. So if I can kill them with that, then I definitely will go back up to Heisman. I like Luther on the sideline here, maybe Mookie on that wheel, but I'm just not really seeing anything. I'm just going to throw it up to Mookie, and he catches it. What a big gain. Mookie Cooper with the catch. And this team is absolutely on it to start this off. I guess I'll just throw it to Nate Noel, but he gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Mizzou. Nate Noel with his 3rd touchdown, his 1st receiving. Brady Cook is throwing the ball perfect. Nate Noel is doing everything that he needs to do. Brady Cook is now over 300 yards. I guarantee you're going to see the backups in the 4th quarter. After the 1st down carry, South Florida is facing a 2nd and 7. We're getting pressure. Byron Brown throws it away. It is 3rd and 7. It just looks like this South Florida offense is not going to get down the field once again. I feel like Byron Brown will probably actually score on our backups if we're going to be honest, and he drops the ball. But they count that as a 1st down. So I'm a little stumped on that. But we almost get the pick right after that play. That would have been nice to just end the game completely on that. I feel like the game is over, but you never know with 14 minutes of game time left what can happen, because I've scored all my points in 18 minutes, so maybe they can do it in 14. So I'm not going to get too cocky, not going to say the game's over quite yet. If we do get a stop on this drive, though, I guarantee you that it is over. I may put in Sam Horn after this next drive as well. That was an RPO. Doesn't quite work out for them. They're going to lose a yard. It is 2nd and 11. 3rd and 9. For some reason, the stadium is not feeling it right now, probably because we're up so big, but we almost get the interception. It's 4th and 9, and they're still not going to go for it. Even down 42-14 in the 3rd quarter, they're not going to try anything. I think Theo Weiss is open down the field. Theo Weiss is going to break the tackle, and that is a touchdown. Touchdown, Theo Weiss. Touchdown, Mizzou, and we are up big. One play, 79 yards, and with that, Theo Weiss is over 100 on the day, and we get the pick. Newsome picks it off. I'm going to try to cut down the field again, and can't get anywhere. Can't get the pick 6, but we're sitting pretty, and I think I'm going to put in the backups now. All right, that took a while to sort through, but here we are. We've got the backups in. I'm looking for B over the middle. Sam Horn gets sacked. Held on to the ball for a little bit too long there. It is what it is. We're going to try to test downfield again with Manning. I think I'm just going to send Marcus Carroll. For some reason, he's back out on the field. But I'm not too sure what to do here. I just kind of threw the ball to throw the ball there because I didn't want to take another sack. All right, after a rush for negative gain, it is 3rd and 6. Let's see if we can get another stop, this time with the backups. And Byron Brown ends up getting it just barely. Byron Brown's going to get the touchdown because I suck. All right, it's 3rd and 15. I took a sack because I just kind of, I actually don't know what to tell you. I'm just going to throw it. There was nothing really open there. So we are going to punt the ball. Is this the first time of the day? I think it is. All right, so we're going to blitz 5 on this play. It is 3rd and 4. I am expecting a run to the outside. And that's exactly what it was, and they could not do anything. They could not even bounce it outside. It is 4th and 5, and they're going to punt again. All right, I took another dumb sack. It is 3rd and 15 again. I see that. I see it, guys, and we get it. It's kind of hard to be excited for you guys now that we're up 56-21. I don't want to simulate the rest of this game. I am going to play it out for you guys, but I am getting a little bored because I'm destroying them. So I'm thinking about leaving it on All-American and just kind of boosting their sliders, making it a little more dynamically difficult there. Like I said, I am going to wait for that Texas A&M game, though. That's going to be how we tell, because these next 3 games, it's this game, of course, that we should have been expected to win this much. And then we have Buffalo at home, which we should win by this much once again. And then we have Boston College, which may be a bit tougher of a game, but we should also wrap that one up pretty easily. So once we actually go down to College Station, to Kyle Field, I feel like that will be a good time to start messing with the sliders. And they're gonna, nope, that was an RPO. All right, so they don't get it. It's 4th and 4. Of course, they're gonna start going for it now that they have the backups in. Don't ask me how that makes sense, but it is what it is there. We're gonna stick with Beasley, and they don't quite get the touchdown. They're on the 1. I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna start blitzing. I think I might as well just send some guys. The option does not work. They lose 2 yards. It is 2nd and goal on the 3. We're going to blitz again. I felt like that worked really well. Unfortunate. And you start to think, if they score here, do they put their starters back out? Of course. Of course they do. Handoff goes to Carroll. Carroll hits the outside, back in, and that's going to be a touchdown, Mizzou. Marcus Carroll with a touchdown, and we absolutely just sealed it for South Florida. They're definitely done now. We gave them a little bit of hope there. The backup defense kind of, I don't want to say they blew it because we're up 63-35, but they gave them a little bit of hope. And that's going to be that's not a pick. Oh, it is Marvin Burks. Let's try to get the pick six. QB's too fast, but we shed him. Kelly's right down our necks, and we're going to get it. Touchdown, Mizzou. It's a pick six, and I'm hitting the desk. I'm shaking the camera. Touchdown. Marvin Burks with the pick six, and we're going to put 70 on him. All right, it is 3rd and 7. We're going to dial up a little linebacker blitz here. We're also going to send Thompson. And we get another pick. It's actually Zion Young, a guy that should have been rushing, and he's out there for the pick. After this drive, if the offense comes back out, you will not see Carroll again. So we're going to run it once again with Marcus. And that's going to be a touchdown. Do his little dance. Left, do it. Right, do it. So after a big gain, South Florida is down on the other side of the field. I'm not going to show everything because I'm not really talking a whole lot. I'm just trying to get out of this one because we're up by 40, right? 42 points. So that's 6 touchdowns. They're not going to score 6 touchdowns in 2.5 minutes. Let's try to get this sack with Firestone. I'm not fast enough. And he's going to get that touchdown. Did you catch that? He did. All right. Marquise Johnson is over 100 yards now on that. I'm not going to kick the field goal. We're going to call it there. I'm going to send the field goal team out, but I'm not actually going to kick it. You've got 6 seconds left. 4th and 4. There's not really a point to put 80 on them. I don't really care for that. But that's the end of the game. That's all we've got. So, I mean, I guess I'm just going to call it quits there. Maybe we'll look at the recruiting update. How about that? So I'll see you there. Brady Cook had 414 yards. Let's look at the stats, actually. I didn't even really think about that. Let's go look at the stats, and then we'll get a recruiting update, and we'll call it good for the video. 700 yards. That is insane. 700 yards. How many of that was passing, though? Okay, are we able to see that? We had 775 total yards, counting the returns. Where's that? Rushes, yards. Okay, so 200 was rushing. So that ends up being about 500 passing. There it is. I don't know why I passed right over that. We just had 34 first downs. So we are definitely going to turn down the time. Brady Cook, 400 yards and 4 touchdowns. That's probably automatically going to put him on the Heisman watch. Sam Horn didn't play as great, 2 for 5, 88 yards and a tutty. And Drew Prine with 1 for 2, 16 yards. Not as important. Nate Noel, 15 carries, 77 yards, 2 touchdowns. He also had a receiving touchdown that we'll see. Marcus Carroll had 85 yards and 3 rushing touchdowns. Jones with 69 yards. And he did end up fumbling as well, and so did Brady Cook. Not important, though. We did score 77 points, as I keep saying. Nate Noel, he had 5 receptions and 72 yards for a touchdown. Luther, 5 receptions as well. Only 42 yards, but he did have 2 touchdowns. Mookie Cooper had 66 yards, 5 receptions. Theo Weiss led the team in receiving, 5 receptions, 137 yards, and a touchdown. Norfleet caught 3 for 59. Marquise Johnson, 2 for 101 and a touchdown. And Mekhi Miller, 2 for 34. No touchdowns, of course. And Wayne and Stevens both caught a little reception there. Cameron Johnson, 6 pancakes. And we did let up a pretty good amount of sacks. We'll ignore that because we got a lot of pressure ourselves. Corey Flagg led us 10 tackles. We had 3 different guys with 2 TFLs. We didn't get any sacks. We're in the backfield a lot. But okay, so I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 TFLs. None of them counted as a sack, so that's not cool. We had 3 picks, though. I do kind of want to see what Byron Brown's stats were like in the passing side of things. That is not the passing. Here we are. He had 2 picks. Nope, that was Israel Carter that came in the third quarter. He had 2 tutties and 2 picks. So he honestly played better than Byron Brown did. But then, again, it was also against the backups. So, all right, so let's check out the recruiting as we simulate to the next week after that big win. I'm feeling pretty good. We're definitely not going to have any commitments off of that. But as you see, we've got a lot of guys that we are first place in. I hate that it just scrolls to it automatically, but we went up in championship contender. We went up in stadium atmosphere and brand exposure, so that's big. Nobody wants to transfer from those. Madison's not liking the pro potential. We've got a lot of guys that don't like my coach prestige. That will be going up, of course, though. But we are up to 9 in the poll. We only went up 1, but still, nonetheless, is good. Pat Hawkins is not really much of a fan of us, so we may end up getting rid of him. It seems like we don't really have much to do with Victor Fine, but otherwise, it seems like we've got a pretty good play. Other than these 2 guys that are looking to go to Notre Dame. Kurt Boyd is definitely the biggest one that we're going to continue to work on. We cannot lose him to Ohio State. This would be one of our only 2 5-stars of the class if we were to even get Hawkins as well. If we don't get either of them, no 5 stars, and that's not the best look. But Tyreek Bowe is already down to his top 3, and we have a heavy lead, so that is a good look. We're hoping to get him in probably a week or 2, maybe that Buffalo game. I don't know if I have him scheduled for this Buffalo game. But Marvin Burks ends up being the SEC Defensive Player of the Week against USF with a pick and a touchdown and 5 tackles. Let's see if Brady Cook ends up getting the National Player of the Week, though. No. Who gets the National Player of the Week from that? Let me see. Somebody tell me. Chris Bell, 116 yards, 2 receiving touchdowns. Okay, 84 rushing yards and 3 rushing touchdowns. I feel like we had a better game than that. And I guess Brady Cook didn't get the offensive for this one either. I mean, he had more passing touchdowns. He didn't have as many rushing touchdowns, though. So I do see why Taylor Green won that one. But, I mean, whatever. So let's look at the top 25 real quick. I keep adding on stuff that I want to do. So nothing's really changing. Notre Dame goes up 1, so does Michigan. And Utah goes up 2. Let's see who dropped, though. Oklahoma State went up 5. USC goes up. Penn State drops down after a loss to West Virginia. Wow. So Washington ends up being ranked. LSU drops all the way down. And Auburn and Iowa are all ranked as well. So who dropped out? Florida State from 11 drops. Arizona from 16 and A&M from 24. So Iowa State, A&M, and Michigan State are your top 3 leading in votes. I guess Florida State may be 0-2 to start off the year, so that's a little rough for them. We'll take a quick look at the Heisman Watch. Nothing has changed. Of course, it's Ollie Gordon. That's all we've got for today, so I want to thank you all for watching. This has been Missouri Sports Talk. We'll see you next time.